So I can't tell you how many times I thought someone was going to say no, and I reached out to them anyways, and they said yes. I'll never forget my first mentor, coach in the music business that really, really helped me. He was the head of a record label for a while, and I don't know if I didn't want to get signed. I just wanted to get noticed. I just wanted help. Maybe I wanted to get on tours. I'm not sure what I wanted. I wanted guidance, right? And I had emailed this guy for like months, and sometimes he'd respond to me. And so it's almost like it kept the hope alive. It's like, dude, he responded to me. And but then he wouldn't respond like very often, and I'd keep him updated with what I was doing. And I'll never forget when he offered for me to have a talk with him, a call with him. And during that call, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got all your emails, dude. I got all your emails. I just wanted to see if you were really gonna stick with it, or if you're just gonna flake off like most of the rappers, rockers, artists do. That you send maybe one email or two, and and then I don't hear from you ever again." And I can't tell you how many times even I've gotten emails from artists that have, reached out, and maybe I even helped them, gave them some advice, maybe they joined a program, whatever, but then they just disappeared, right? And then I never hear from them again. Or just someone who spams me, and they never they never even follow up on that. Like they just never even reach out ever again. Never hear from them ever again. They're gone. And we just give up too soon, guys. And I'm definitely not telling you to go emailing me a million times. That's not what this video is about at all. But the point is that guy was waiting for me to see if I would stick with it, if I had the stick willingness to stay in the game. There's a book by Seth Godin that says know when to quit and know when to stick. And of course, I want to say to you, stick with your dreams, right? And I always also say, though, don't quit your job to go for a dream that makes you broke, all right? And of course, some people might hate on that and say, oh no, you gotta go all for your dreams, man, no plan B. Yes, you go for your dreams, all no plan B. And so you sacrifice things. Me and my wife are about to make a big move to switch some things around to go all in with our dreams, because we're thinking for the long term. And still, for the longest time, we don't have a nice car. We didn't have all these fancy designer clothes or whatever it is you want to call. We sacrificed things so that we could put back into the business. And so what I'm telling you is, you sacrifice, lifestyle, whatever it is, but keep that money coming in so that you can propel that dream and fulfill that dream and go for it. Because what I've realized is like not having that stress and maybe not having as much time, I can use that money to help me get back that time and move forward even more. Because for a lot of you guys, you think you don't have money, and it's really not the problem. It's that you don't have clarity, you don't have the skills, you don't know what to do, and you waste a lot of time. There's more time wasted than anything else, man. Like just burning dollar bills, burning $100 bills. Like just that, like your time, every second, every minute, every hour of indecision, of not moving forward. And I've listened to some bad mentors, man. And I've scrounged, I'd saved the not going out for a coffee or not going out for this. And did that save me a few bucks? Yeah, it did. But it was really taking those steps of faith and moving forward and making big decisions, power decisions that I was scared to do, that really moved me forward. It wasn't necessarily the saving coffee. And you've heard me talk about this in my book, Fighter, 5 Keys to Conquering Fear, when I was flying to a show and I had the choice to either get the coffee and the bacon egg Gouda sandwich, which I still like, and it wasn't coffee, it was an Earl Grey tea latte, which I'm going to get right now, or the real estate book. And I bought the real estate book, and the real estate has paid me, so much more money than that coffee or tea could ever pay me. So I got the knowledge first. I sacrificed for a while the lifestyle, delayed the satisfaction, delayed the food, delayed whatever it is you want to call it, so I could get the knowledge, get the skills, invest in myself even more, and now that's paying me forever, right? But let's get back to this thing about following up on your dreams and taking that step out there and just going for it, because a lot of you, you haven't really tried. You haven't fully tried. You haven't fully given it. You know, you haven't knocked on the door. I emailed this dude again yesterday. I messaged him over Instagram. I'm going to hit him up again. I'm going to be annoying for my career. I'm going to be polite, but I'm going to be show that I'm here to stay. I'm not going away. You're going to have to tell me to buzz off, or you're going to have to give me an answer, because I'm not going away here. You know, I'm here to fight. And when you can get that grit, you grit your teeth and you stick your feet in the ground for your dream, and you say, I am not moving. You know, there's a Bible verse that says, you can't move me. I ended up putting that in a motivational message called You Can't Move Me. Go listen to it on Spotify. It'll inspire you. But it talks about, I know what I'm fighting for. I know what I'm called to do. I'm not getting off this path. I'm going to stick with it. I don't care what happens. You know, 1,000 may fall on my right, 10,000 on my left, but you are not moving me when it comes to this dream and this calling. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to write another song. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to send another email. I'm going to make another phone call, even when it hurts, even when I feel discouraged, depressed. The quickest way to get out of depression, man, is first of all helping other people, but then taking action, moving something, sending a bunch of emails. You know, one of those things on those coaching calls that I used to do with my coach is when we would talk about stuff, I would email right then. Like, I would get an idea, and then I would email that person right then. I would take action right there, hire that person, book that show, whatever it was. We would do it right then. I'd be like, okay, hold on a second, man. I'm doing it right now. Okay, it's done. What else are we talking about? Let's move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I love is that I would get responses before our call was even over. We would have successes. There would be wins. That's what I'm talking about, right? You get an idea, and I ain't gonna wait. No, we're gonna do it now. We're gonna go right now. We're gonna move right now. We're not gonna wait till all our ducks in a row. We're not gonna wait till everything is perfect. It's never going to be perfect, my boy, my brother, my girl, my dudette. It ain't ever gonna be perfect. There's not gonna ever be a perfect scenario. But you gotta keep fighting for this thing. You gotta want it. You gotta want it. You gotta want it badder than you want to breathe, as some people say. You gotta want it more than you want oxygen. You want it more than you care about what other people think, say, or don't even think or say, because we know they ain't even thinking or saying anything about you. They're thinking about themselves, right? But you gotta want it more than that Starbucks. You gotta want it more than eating out. You gotta want it more than whatever designer clothes that you don't need, that isn't helping your music career. You gotta want it more. I'm still willing to sacrifice things to put it into the music. Get it out there. But don't think that you can keep doing the same thing over and over again and expect different results and not get the skills, not get the knowledge. And yes, you will learn by falling on your face. You'll also definitely by taking action. That's one of the best, but also by getting coaches, programs, whether you enroll in mine. Of course, you can read all my ebooks, listen to all the audiobooks that we have on Amazon, Audible. If you want coaching, go to smartmusicbusiness.com/coaching, book a call, and I can chat with you, and then you can talk about how you can enroll in our yearly program. It's $5,000 a year currently, okay? That's 2 coaching calls a month, all the courses, you get access to everything. That's what it costs for that. If you want to talk, but you'll have to apply for that to get in. All right, that's the Fanbase University program. But you gotta ask yourself, man, like 5,000 sounds like a lot to you? Like the one that we were in was over 10,000 a year. Over 10,000. I was saying to my wife, like, and we didn't have the money, you know, but we didn't have any excuses either. You know, we might not have had all the money, but we didn't have any excuses. And I remember talking to my wife, and I said, you know, we need to do this. We need to do this. And it sounded like so much money at the time. We did it, and it paid back in like craziness. Just getting the knowledge and moving forward. And honestly, that's why I moved forward. And a lot of my friends at the beginning and people, artists, didn't. They wouldn't get the coaching. They just kept on going around in their little circle. Just, you ever hear a vinyl and it keeps skipping on that one spot because it's got that one scratch, and you're playing the vinyl and it's like and it never moves forward. That's some of you. You never move forward because you ain't willing to invest in yourself. You ain't willing to get coaching. You ain't willing to sacrifice and move forward. And you think you know everything, and you don't. I still don't know everything. I'm always surrounding myself with other people. But for the rest of your life, do you just want to be like, and you never play the rest of your song? Wow, that's powerful. You never play the rest of your song because you got a song to sing. And there's things that are holding you back, people that are holding you back, right? But it's time for you to move forward, my friend. It's time for you to dig your feet in the ground and take another step of faith. Whether you work with me or whatever, I just want you to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Because a fighter isn't someone who never fails. A fighter is someone who never quits. And you got to promise yourself not to quit, man. This is your year if you want it to be. This is your time if you want it to be. You know, God's got a plan for your life. Are you going to step in it? Or are you going to listen to that voice of fear instead of that voice of faith? It's time to turn off the news. If you got time for the news, then like what are we talking about here? You know, you got time. Like, Instagram is a joke, except if you're going to use it to grow your fan base, to post and get the heck out of there. Go on social media, post and get the heck out of there. You know, that's going to be my subject line for today. Get the heck out of there. All right, I love y'all. Peace.